Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Sharan here. Hope you had a great weekend. So let's get back to work. Tomorrow is Monday, a fresh start. Let's give our best to the markets. All right. Now we are going to do analysis of both Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis to put together in this video. So we're going to keep it 5 minutes each. So if you are not interested in Nifty, you can just skip to the next 5 minutes or 6 minutes later, which we talk about Bank Nifty. All right. So please do comment, and if you have any questions, let me know. Now, as we always do, what are the things that I can see clearly on a daily basis? Now, first and foremost, this particular trend line, which is here, right? Somewhere you can see. Now, you can also mark this as your trend line, but I would prefer marking at this level because right now the recent one is this here, right? This is somewhere in the month of June, right? So we have something which is very close to our trading days. So I'm just going to mark this one thing, right? There is something else also I need to keep in mind apart from this. One is this kind of a trend line that is also going on top side, right? So these are two things that I can see. Now I'm going to mark these levels based on, okay, just hold on. I'll remove everything so that you know why I mark these levels. Correct. So these are the two trend lines I have marked. These are things that I'm going to keep in mind. One is this trend line which might act as a resistance, and this one trend line which might act as a support, right? So these are certain things. Now they are at, we will look into a smaller time frame so that we get to know. Now I'm going to mark this level which is at 16,075, right? Which is this particular 14th July ka candle, right? This particular candle I'm going to mark it as important. Now why? Because if you see here, this is a inside candle that is formed here, right? So there is an inside candle formation which has happened here, right? So that becomes an important level for me. I'm going to put that and the low of that same thing, right? Now you see there is a inside candle. Apart from this, is there anything else you can see? Yes, there is something that I can see which is here, right? These levels. Now because there is a huge number of sell-offs here, right? In spite of having a green candle, the price is pushed away. Again, it came on 13th. Again, it was pushed back, right? So this level 16,150 also becomes an important level for me to keep in my mind, right? Now, till now here, clear? We'll go into shorter time frame, right? 60 minutes, right? What can I see? What can I see? Some same thing, right? Here, right now there is at a resistance level. Even if it crosses here, again there is going to be a resistance. But if suppose the price opens beyond this, there is nothing that we can do about it, right? Is there any other levels I can see? Yes, I can see one more level. This is here. I'm going to mark it, right? Yeah, I think more or less we are done. So we'll go into 15 minutes time frame, right? And see if there is anything else we can mark. Maybe these level. I mean, this is something that we will keep in mind. We will not call it as level. We'll just mark it as zones, right? This particular thing, we'll mark it as zones, right? So this is a zone which probably is going to be very active tomorrow if the prices comes here, right? Is there anything else I can see? The resistance 16,000. Yeah, nothing else. All right. Okay. So more or less this is what I can see right now. If suppose setup number one, okay, setup number one is if suppose there is an opening which is here downside, right? So wait for the prices to take an action, okay, to create a price action. I'll tell you why. Because here there is a continuous upside momentum, and if the prices straight away opens downside, so the ones who have bought here, right, the ones who have bought here would like to cut short their trades. Correct. So you might get to see some kind of action. That is why if it opens anywhere between, right, if it opens anywhere slightly lower than here, so we will wait to see how it reacts. Correct. Now that is setup number one. And if it comes to this level, it opens here and then comes to this level, and I would like to see to buy that particular stock, right? Primarily because ये जो zone है यहाँ पर kind of buying activity हुआ है, plus also there is a trend line activity, right? So these may push the price. I'm not saying it will immediately, but this is something that I will be interested to look, which is around 15,975 levels, right? Approximately around those levels, right? If it suddenly breaks this 15,000, this zone जो बनाया हमने 15,970 से 15,930, if it goes below the zone, something that we will look to short the markets, right? Again, further shorting it. If it doesn't, it holds and starts moving up, we'll be looking to buy it. Okay, those are two setups. Now, what if the price opens flat here tomorrow? If it opens flat, wait for some point, want to see whether these people can push the price beyond these resistance level, right? There are multiple resistance levels around 16,060 or 16,050 levels, right? If it breaks, then we will look to buy. Again, there is a resistance of this trend line which acts at 16,100, and again there is a resistance at 16,150. So you really need a lot of push for the prices to go upside tomorrow, right? I'm not saying it will not go, it can go. If it decides to go, it will go. There is nothing about it, but there are few resistances that you need to keep in mind, correct? This is setup number 2. Now, if suppose, what if there is a gap down, right? If there is a gap down, say below all these levels, right? If it opens here, we will wait to see how it reacts at 15,865 or 15,900 levels. We want to see how it reacts, then take a trade. That is thing. What if the price opens higher? बहुत ऊपर हुआ है, then usually what we look is, if there is a gap up, there will be a lot of people who would have bought this. They will want to short their markets, right, or book their profits. So we'll wait for some time to see whether it takes support at this trend line plus horizontal zone. If it takes, great, then we'll get into market. If it doesn't, and if it starts moving down, this is something that I will avoid. I won't take any trade if it breaks this level, because there will become a level of congestion, right? ये congestion है यहाँ पे काफी. So I don't want to take a trade unnecessarily, right? That is something that I will do, right? These are my trade setup for Nifty for tomorrow. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Now we'll go into Banknifty also, right? Let's take Banknifty, right? What else? What we can see? We'll do it fast. All right. Same thing again. This channel, particular support level, this has come till this level. Now we have a resistance zone at this level. I'm going to mark it. I'm going to mark this. Now on Friday, while Nifty showed positive, the Bank Nifty showed a little bit of confusion, right? So I'm going to mark this confusion. Okay. So if tomorrow prices opens here somewhere, okay, let's get smaller time frame. Sorry. We'll go into, is there anything else I can see right now? Nothing. Okay. Now, whenever there is a confusion candle, which is like a spinning top or anything, usually when it breaks, right, the markets tend to continue at a higher speed, right? So it can go down or upside, whatever it is, but we'll be looking to buy it or short it only after it crosses Friday's high or low, correct? Which is at 34,900 and 34,480 levels, correct? Now you can also go and see it on your chart by yourself. Try and mark the same things, so it will be interesting for you, right? Let's go into shorter time frame and see if there is anything else we can see. Resistance, trend line resistance. Is there anything? Maybe I'm not sure, but हाँ, ये छोटा सा trend line को मिल रहा है, right? This is some channel it is moving. So if it breaks this level and starts moving, which is your Friday's high, we would like to see it to move above for at least 200-300 points on the upper side, right? Or at least maybe about 200 points before it hits this particular resistance, right? So these are my trade setups. We'll do in 15 minutes also. Yeah, this is the channel formation in Bank Nifty. We will only trade as per a channel setups. Right? If the price opens gap up or somewhere around gap up, we'll wait to see how it reacts here. If it doesn't and starts moving up, we'll look forward to buying it. If it opens here, right, we wait for the prices to either break here, because ये जो gap है यहाँ पर, we want to see whether it closes this particular gap, which is at 34,300. करेक्ट? अगर वो नहीं होता है, यहाँ से रिवर्स करने लग जाता है, दिस इज वेयर वी विल बी लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू बाइंग फॉर फ्राइडेज हाई. Right, so these are my trade setups. Bank Nifty I don't trade much, so I'll ensure that from tomorrow along with Nifty. I'll keep an eye also so that I get used to Banknifty, and so I can make better videos on that, right? Because I trade mostly on Nifty itself. So yeah, we'll do that as well. So till that, please like, share and comment and show your love. Thank you so much. Bye bye.